This is a series of short explorations into lava and volcano-related petroglyph and pictograph sites. Each one is going to have the same opening, so if you've already seen this, just hop forward to the main content. Every single mound on the landscape that you can see is a mini volcano explosion. This entire portion of the desert is one enormous volcano erupting under each of these little mounds various times throughout history, starting millions of years ago and most recently about 10,000 years ago. And they're called cinder cones, but typically a cinder cone is when it's a dry explosion of cinders, right? It's like kind of like a dry rock explosion. But this entire landscape, the ground under my feet is all volcanic rock. This was a huge, magnificent quantities of lava flowed across this landscape at one time. Look at that black earth. So possibly when these smaller eruptions happened, they were cinder-like explosions, little bursts, but at one time this was more than little bursts. This was the result of huge volcanic activity that flowed lava and crusted the entire portion of this desert, the Mojave Desert, with lava. And underneath what we can see are lava tubes. As I sit inside this lava tube, I'll tell you the story of Grandfather Fire. So the story of Grandfather Fire. We're sitting in the belly, in the home of Grandfather Fire. If you ever have an opportunity to go see like a museum exhibit of Teotihuacan, for example, you're gonna get a perfect iteration of what Grandfather Fire is. Anywhere in the Mesoamerica, there's idols to Grandfather Fire. A lot of times they'll have like a censer on top where fires were burning and this bull on his head. He's really old looking. But Grandfather Fire is a theme that's also universal in the Aztecan world. So Grandfather Fire is that primordial creative fire that's deep in the earth that brings up the volcanic fire, the belly, the creative force of fire. That's Grandfather Fire. He existed long before the sun. He created, depending on the story, the people created the sun, but the people are also our ancestors. Our ancestors include Grandfather Fire, so you see how this works. Grandfather Fire started fire. The sun could not exist without Grandfather Fire. So we are in the grand temple of the greatest deity we have. The water that flowed under the earth is an equal creator with Grandfather Fire, and of course the earth itself. So we are experiencing pretty much all of these when we're underground. We've got the underground water, we're within the earth, we're in the body of what Grandfather Fire created. So we're going to go look at the pictographs and petroglyphs that native people who shared these understandings of how earth was created memorialize these stories on the rocks. Starting off strong here in Blackwash in the Mojave National Preserve. Do you see this long wall of solid black lava rock that has imagery carved into it? I'm joined here by my friend that I just met over at the lava tubes. My friend, the man who shall remain anonymous, but his spirit is with us. So we're starting off strong. We've made friends, and we're going to enjoy the scenery here. Enjoy the ritual imagery that has been placed upon these volcanic rocks. So.
my soul from rocks and creeks and stones. I can't afford to go home. You're the fuel I need to chase down all my dreams, memories of leaves gone dry.
Look at those coming right up out of the ground. That means that there are some petroglyphs deeper than the layer we can see. Who knows how deep, because this is just wash. This has been washing over these grounds for hundreds and thousands of years. So there could be another 4 to 3 feet of imagery underneath what we can see here.
Coming around. You give me your lips, I'll use them to kiss. The winter wind will unwind. You give me your mind, push me to rewind. The child comes before me. And I know it's coming. I can feel it. Coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. Coming. I can feel it. Coming around. I can feel it. Coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. Coming. I can feel it.
Look at these incredible holes. But you know what's cool and noteworthy is that there are no petroglyphs on this face at all. Those holes stand alone. There's petroglyphs to either side, here, and over here. But this whole little bowl with the tubes in it, pristine. Nope, I'm wrong. It's not pristine. I think I see something up there. Whoa, or is that animal poop? Oh no, that's just animal poop. Nope. Animal droppings. Yeah, pristine. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's amazing. I love that so much. Oh, of course, I mean, it's grand. What do I get an opinion for? But don't you love it? Oh my God, that's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so, wow. I'm just going to talk for a second about the arches. I've been talking about arches a lot on this trip to the Mojave Desert. Portals, holes, and not for nothing. The Paiute talk about holes, portals, as actual portals, interdimensional portals through which one can commune with the with spirits and receive knowledge, receive songs, receive wisdom from spirit. So that is an ethnographic fact from the Paiute, straight from their mouths to researchers in modern times, but it's also talked of into deep prehistory. It's in the stories, and it's in the art of the Huichol, who have maintained ancestral ways for thousands of years, untouched by Europeans. So their ways were recorded extensively in the early 1900s by Carl Lumholtz, and he goes on and on. So if you want to learn more about that and what a lot of this Uto-Aztecan imagery means, go there, because they would be sharing some of the same ideas as the Paiute. Meantime, let's look at the art here. Of interest, the imagery that is placed at this site is sort of like sentinels at either side of the entrance. There's some there. There's some here. There's some pictographs right inside. But that's it. There's not any more within the portal itself. I'm going to call it a portal. You can call it whatever you want. None of the rocks in here have any imagery on them. They're all within the portal. Just the instructive imagery at the, like sentries at the gate. This whole wall is covered with images. This is the westernmost wall to from the lower side of the portal.
Let's shift away from this world of madness. Take a little time to enjoy the silence. Feel the wind as it touches your lips. Feel the sun as you close your eyelids. Where there's only brightness. Take me by the hand and we'll try to find it. Time stands still as we lie and daydream. It feels so real. Can you see what I see? Don't try to find it. Time stands still as we lie and daydream. It feels so real. Can you see what I see?
Oh man, the backside is just so cool. You can just walk right down in, and it feels like you're descending into a portal. Oh, what a power place. I can feel it, like it's got a magnetism to it that draws you down into that hole, into that portal, right through to that wash where the water is. Amazing. It's amazing.
Let's shift away from this world of madness. Take a little time to enjoy the silence. Feel the wind as it touches your lips. Feel the sun as you close your eyes.